Alright, so let's begin. 2.06 from polynomial graph to an equation. So we're going to create a polynomial equation utilizing the graph. Please take a minute to go ahead and write this graph. You can also, I suggest, pause the video to write down the skeleton notes. Okay, so our first step is to identify the x-intercepts, which are on the x-axis, which are these two coordinate points, -2, 0, and +1, 0. So identify x-intercepts. Secondly, we're going to convert points to a binomial. So because this is -2, 0, the binomial is going to be x plus 2. Because this is +1, 0, the binomial is going to be x minus 1. Negative roots, opposite factors. Positive roots, negative factors. And +2, -1, all those factors. So step 2, convert point to binomial. Alright. Thirdly, we're going to utilize multiplicity and identify such. So looking at this particular graph, it's going through the x-axis at -2, 0. And so the multiplicity is going to be 1. At this graph, it bounces. The multiplicity bounces, and so the graph bounces at 1, 0, and so the multiplicity is 2. Alright, so this is going to be through, and multiplicity 1 is, the reverse. -2, 0. Yeah, that was right. This is going to be through, multiplicity 1 is going to bounce, multiplicity 2. So identify multiplicity. Alright. Once you've done that, we're going to write in factored form. So it's going to be f of x equals x plus 2 to the first power, that's that multiplicity, x minus 1 squared, where we're going to have a equals. Sorry for the mistake. So this is what we called writing in factored form. And what we notice from here is that we have 3 unknown variables, f of x, a, and x. And so for us, in order to solve for a, which is going to be our objective now, just like on the do now, just like in any other time, we're going to substitute the y-intercept to solve for a. So step 5 is to substitute the y-intercept and solve for a. So y-intercept is on the y-axis, and that is at 0, -2. Okay, so -2 equals a times 0 plus 2 0 minus 1 squared. And now let's solve. -2 equals a. 0 plus 2 is 2. To the first power is 2. 0 minus 1 is -1. And -1 squared is +1. So now I want to multiply all of this. It's because before I was doing the inside parentheses, exponents, and now multiplication. parentheses exponents multiplication. And now I have 2a. And now I need to solve for a by dividing 2 to both sides. A equals positive 1. Concluding that f of x equal, it's negative 1. Concluding that because negative 2 divided by positive 2 is negative 1. Concluding that our final equation is negative 1 times x plus 2 times x minus 1 squared. And that is what the function we have here is. And so what are the important aspects of each component of the equation? X-intercept used to create each binomial of the function skeleton. Multiplicity used to state the number of common binomials. The value of a is used to determine the function's direction and amplitude. And completion of the polynomial function. Y-intercept determines where the graph crosses the y-axis, and also utilized to solve for the a value. Alright, thank you so much. You can pause the video here, make sure you have all the notes. But we did do this lesson already in class.